Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Canes will kick this away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On the ground, it's Miller. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it from the gun. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Here's the option play. We'll toss it to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Long enough and good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. We go with a direct snap. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Well, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Back to throw. It's Williams. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's got his man open downfield. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play.
It's a good call against man coverage, but the execution made the play there.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Back to pass. It's Williams. Caught quickly. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. The Hurricanes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he dabbed that one in the end zone. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. He's going to take off. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Miami 7, Alabama 3.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, tied. Just ran away from the defense.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
And sack sets up 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Williams. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? And he'll set up to throw. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Takes the handoff. It's Miller. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Or it's snapped to the back. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Got a lane. Can he get in? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bama. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense recovers the fumble.
Chris, this could end up being a critical play in this game. If they don't have a chance to come back and end up winning this game, the coach could look back at this very play and wonder if things could have turned out differently, if they would have been able to hold on to the ball and gotten some points before the half.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Takes the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Williams. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
With the score, Alabama 24, Miami 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The Hurricanes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Tackled, but first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Running toward the end zone, but the defense forces a fumble. It's a turnover.
This defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball. They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He's free around the 15. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And this one is getting ugly.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Miami 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Looking downfield, it's Williams. A short completion of the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
At the 27. Now, a 4th down.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks in a fresh set of downs. And the Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launches downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going? Touchdown, tied. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
38, Miami, 7.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. That's a bullet over the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
The incompletion sets up a second down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Back to throw again. Here's a quick screen to the receiver.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Back to throw. It's Williams. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Look out. He's got some space. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Bama. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
That makes the score.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Miami 7.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Portman. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking for the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return, but that's an important...